What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 10 of my Total Warhammer 3 Zhatan the Black Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, the proper debut of Scav Stonebeard, the fight for his survival against Zhao Ming, ended with Stonebeard's victory. We do also now have the army more or less healed up and got a few more units in here to round out the forces, though of course we'll still need artillery here and maybe a hero or two. But I'm very happy that he's managed to survive here, and it looks like he'll be sticking around for the long haul unless I somehow screw up again, which, you know, is a distinct possibility. Anyway, in addition to that, Zhatan the Black and Scav together will be taking out the remnants of Miao Ying's forces here, while Zhatan starts moving west as the Blessed Dread have decided to declare war upon us. We should, I believe, be safe here as there are no landing points among the cliff sides up near the Red Fortress, so we will have to manually fight them, but I do expect that because of the player bias, they will be wandering through Weijin and towards us sooner rather than later, so we will have to deal. Now, first thing that we gotta do this turn, actually no, before we get started on doing the first thing that we gotta do this turn, this is the 10th episode and being a 5th episode in the series, I'd just like to remind you guys not to forget to drop those likes and comments below if you're enjoying this particular Let's Play and you want to see it updated on the regular, as that depends on engagement at all. Annoying, I know, but it's YouTube, it's the way it works, so sorry. I gotta do so occasionally, but I like to keep it to every 5th episode, these reminders. Anyway, internal recruiter Zork, we're actually going to cancel the artillery pieces for a turn, just to get the military doctrine up here so that we can start recruiting them at a higher rank. While that's happening, we can just recruit some other units, namely, well, let's say some hobgobbos. Which type of hobgobbos do we need? You know what? We know that we'll need at least some sneaky gits, and is this sufficient? You know, let's build 2 for now, and let's build, let's say, I guess we could go with 1 hobgoblin wolf raider, for example. Wait, let me just check. How many of the cutthroats do we have here? We only have 2. We'll probably need some cutthroats as well. I'm just trying to figure out what we want to put. Oh, right, we got a couple cutthroats here as well. Just trying to figure out what we're going to put into our new army. And I'd like the artillery to be at the highest level possible. Don't care about the hobgoblins as much. Gotta channel my inner Chaos Dwarf here. You know what, let's go with the Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders with spears, although, is there really much point to them? Maybe 1. Just to be together with Ogla Khan's Wolf Boys, although, now once again, it's just better to build the non-spear variety, screw it. I feel like these guys are still strong enough to charge into a melee against range units, especially in higher numbers, so let's go with the Wolf Raiders, and we'll have a fairly large cavalry force belonging to Gordas here, that will also obviously want to get him a lord, namely, let's say here at Terracotta Graveyard. And what do we have in terms of overseers? Hubristic, ward save 5%, and overconfident. While the leadership wouldn't be too bad on the hobgobblers, maybe hubristic. 5% ward save isn't much, but, you know, considering the garbage overseers we had earlier, I feel like this is probably as good as it's gonna get. So, we're gonna get you on the field, my friend, and hello, what do we have here? Everlasting Glacier, the Bay of Blades. Your convoy has returned from the perilous Bay of Blades, where the Norse Contravs kept. There's nothing interesting about this, but we did get a feral mammoth out of it. Oh, lovely. And this thing, physical resistance and frostbite attacks. Well, we're not keeping it on the convoy, dude, because they could be destroyed and ambushed by a super-powered army at any time. But we could give it to somebody else here. Now, Pithak is good with his Crown of Skulls, unless we want to transfer the Crown of Skulls over to Scav here. You know what, maybe once he gets a mount, and is much more likely to be fighting in melee, that's when we give him the regeneration. At that point, we give up the, we give him the Crown of Skulls and transfer the Everlasting Glacier to the other dude. Yeah, alright, I like that. Everlasting Glacier, please. I think this will work nicely. I really like how this guy's blind in one eye as well. Looks kind of neat. Alrighty. Now, Zhatan, I didn't realize you had a skill point, my friend. We are going to max out Black Shard Bulwark to make sure that we get good use out of a few more units. Namely, alright, where are we here? Let's say we take out the other 2 Hobgoblin Cutthroat units. And we're basically running out of melee in this army, huh? Maybe we take out the archers then, but we basically don't have much range until we get the hobgoblins. Well, actually, we do have the range in these guys, at least for now. Alright, do this. Take out the 2 hobgoblin archers, even though they're super useful for attacking, but by the time we attack, we'll probably have separated the army. And what I'm thinking of doing is you can build up more gobos. Let's say, maybe even more hobgoblin wolf raiders. You are building 1 right now, and we got 2 here, so I guess at least 2 more. And then we got 2 of these, we got 2 of these here. Though we might want to actually keep them in Zhatan's army for now, so we may want more. So let's build a couple more hobgoblin sneaky gits. And yeah, this is going to be expensive over time, but we can do a few things like sell some labor, at least shortly. Zhatan, what we want you to do is get your regiments of renown, but that's why I transfer these units, but we'll do this next turn so that we don't waste the money. This turn. Next up, we got military convoys. A new convoy is available. Covert 10. Okay, you're returning to capital, so I guess we'll send you out. Did we level you up last time? Or did we level up the other guy? Okay, you're good in terms of your skill points, so I think we'll send you. What do we have? We can sell armaments for gold, but we don't have the armaments right now. Yeah, maybe we need to produce at least a little bit more. Armaments for labor. We got gold for raw materials, but I don't think we'll be wanting to use those. You know what? Maybe we'll waste, or we'll save it for a turn, and then do it next turn. Next up, Iron Storm. We're going to rush your construction because we have a ton of labor here. So why not? Like so. And then Sword of Cain claimed for Alariel, attack minded for Zhatan, I'd certainly like to think so. And let's upgrade this treasure trove. We could also upgrade this immediately. I'm just not sure that they're... Ooh. You know what, maybe we'll save the money to get the War Machine Graveyard next turn, and then we'll upgrade that. As well as this thing. Yeah, we need more money. I'm also thinking about transferring or, changing the workshop here into a tower, so, or into an outpost. I think that's what we'll do. Why? Because this place can have 2 outposts, whereas the Foundry of Bones being by itself, maybe it can be an outpost as well, or maybe not. It really depends. We could just ignore the public order thing here and convert you to a factory, but this factory isn't doing much for us here, and we can keep the factory here at the Fortress of Eyes. We could also upgrade that, but I think it's much more critical instead to upgrade Po Mei as much and as fast as possible. We could in fact transfer more labor here. No, we can't. It costs too much money. Although you do have labor, which means we could... we could sell some labor here. What's the labor cost to transfer again? Is it 200 per 100? Just out of curiosity. So you have the most right now, Eastern Steppe. So if we move you here and we transfer you to the Lands of Steel and Stone, or Stone and Steel, yeah, it's 200 gold per 100 labor. Yeah, it kind of hurts the transferage, which is a word, I swear. All right, fine. We're going to instead then sell you for now. Alright, and then we'll hopefully get more labor and then sell off more. We just gotta keep an eye on selling over a few turns as set an example and disappears. I suppose that we should get an influx of labor shortly here as well. Oh, in fact, we do have labor here, but we do need it for next turn because the strip mine is coming up. Oh, we will also want to build a defensive structure at Yeti Peak, but aren't able to right now, but oh well. You need to go right here-ish, so that you can jump down. And we will not be able to get anything here, that's fine. We could also head to the Vale of Titans, but I think we can always come back here via the underway. You also have 2 points available to you, my friend, and I think, other than Unyielding Command, we do use Burning Wrath quite a bit, but I think we want to get into firing drills fairly quickly. Although the buffs aren't really all that crazy for the blunderbusses, to be honest. Maybe we go into Tyrant first, just like Zhatan. Unless we really want to get that Flamehammer and the Flames of Asgore earlier. Though, to be fair, you probably won't have enough mana to cast both of them. But I would like to have at least one massive damaging spell. Weakness to fire damage will be pretty nice with our cannons. No, you know what? I'm still gonna go with Tyrant first. No, you know what? Tyrant second, after another point in Burning Rat. The thing is, once again, it's used quite a bit, and it's more casts of this every time. Oh, and it reduces the miscast chance for it particularly as well. That's actually quite nice. Alright, you're going where you are now, friendo. We do have a little bit of raw materials, but we're going to save it up to upgrade Pomei next turn, or to upgrade something else, but we got to get that marble quarry up and running. Otherwise, there isn't much to do, except one other thing that I had a thought about doing. Let's take a look at Clan Eshin here. And you know what? Let's do the trade agreement. Wow. Oh, we don't produce any goods right now, do we? Yeah, we don't have any good producing buildings yet. I guess the marble will be the first one. But yeah, you know what? We're gonna do the trade agreement. Ooh, do we actually want to power them up, though, if they get so much money out of this? You know, just do the non-aggression pact for now. Here's the thing. I think that Eshin will hate us and will betray them later on, but for now I'd rather not fight them while we destroy the Blessed Dread. Then we can destroy them later on. Oh, I hadn't realized this. Legion of Asgore want to be friends as well. Why the heck not? I just want to hear him talk. Alrighty, well, and that's lovely. We should try to get trade agreements going with the other Chaos Dwarfs at some point. We also got fire resistance on Zhatan, though I'm not sure that he'll have too much value out of it, or get too much value out of it. Yeti Peak. Do we build a Vanguard, or can we wait a few turns? You know what, maybe we can wait. I feel like maybe we want to save up money so that Zhatan can have his 2 new regiments of renown next turn, as they will cost money, and we'll need to build artillery next turn as well. Yeah. Alright, but the Goblin Army will be ready soon, especially with the new Lord. Alright, the last few battles with Gordas here. Alright, skip. Skip, yes, damage building, skip. Convoy dispatch available, no, we don't have anything to send right now because we need the money. And then lastly, the Hellforge. Yeah, we don't really have enough armaments to make use of that right now. Alright, that's fine. Oh, right, Nangao. Clay Pit's 1,500 money, you know what? I think we'll wait on that as well. End turn. Alrighty, and then we will... What are you doing? Why would you leave Wang Chang like that? Seems like not the best idea for you, but whatever. We're not going to attack you directly anyway. We'll hit Wang Chang instead. And then hopefully it'll draw you in, I'm not entirely sure. Roads, hello. Labor gain post-battle, hello. Income from post-battle loot, yeah, that's nice. Let's see what this says. The naturally superior road and rail systems of the Chaos Dwarf Empire are unparalleled anywhere in the old world. Better even than the technical advances achieved by those soft, weak Empire men to the west. So it would appear. Preeminent Dawi organizational skills will of course mean we can use the network to move our armies and labor convoys faster and further around our territory, to the continual advancement of Hashut's blessed children. Alright, well, that's a lovely little pickup, especially considering how things were going last time. So Zhatan... Oh, what the heck? Our efficiency dropped. Where? What is going on here? Anger rising. Alright, ancient giant lands. I take it that's here. Yeah. We need labor here. Alright, fair enough. We will transfer labor unless... Wait... Zhatan, let's see about this. Take. There we go, now you have your first Infernal Ironsworn and the Regiment of Renown of Chaos Dwarf Warriors. I still want to get you a regular Chaos Dwarf Warrior, or maybe actually a Great Axe version for a little bit of extra armor pierce to take you out. Alright, in fact, let's see, how many units do we need to take out of here? Counting Gordas, which will be 1, then 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 will be replaced by Iron Demons, 1 by... Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna need more Chaos Dwarf Warriors. Well, blunderbusses as well, but yeah. Alrighty, you, Zhatan, to Wang Chang, you go, and we can auto-resolve this one. Yeah, I know, I'd love to, you know, try out our new units, but we can do it later. Against the Blessed Dread, hopefully. Auto-resolve this. Yeah. A Razor Standard, oh my, well, that was a very nice find. And we are going to occupy the place as a factory. I think. You know, try factory for now. I may change my mind on this later. I definitely shortly want to make a territory that's just 4 outposts. But it might not be this place. Is there a 4 territory? No, it's all 3 territories, which is unfortunate. And the reason I thought that this place might want to be a factory... Oh, Bale Taurus for Pithek. That'll be our first use of our Bale Taurus next time. Yeah, so the reasoning here... Wow, 334. Was this. We have iron here. High quality assembly line gives us raw materials into armaments and increases armaments output. Which means that if this place increases armaments output, we're actually better off building armaments here. However, at the same time, Pomei will be producing marble, which will be producing a ton of raw materials. So basically we need both here. For now, Masterful Architects, please, and then we will upgrade some stuff later on. I wanted to upgrade Pomei right now, but we need to transfer labor, which will cost money, which I'm not entirely sure about. Anyway, Scaff, you, come down here, please, to the Shrine of the Alchemist. Mostly because it's in range, and then we'll hit Nan Li next. Zhatan, can you reach us in 1 turn? No, alas, you cannot. Though, there is an option. Perhaps Yobaz can reach it. Alright, you know what? You're going to march stance. You're going to go right here, right to the edge of Zhatan's circle here. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. Let's find out in a second. Like so. Yes, alright, perfect. Maybe he can reach Nan Li, which will allow Zhatan to march stance close, and then march stance outward towards Wei Jin, hopefully, before Miao Ying comes back. You, internal recruiter Zork. The name makes me laugh. You are going to get 2 more Iron Demons, start building your first Magma Cannon, then we'll get another Magma Cannon up and running as well. The efficiency I was hoping would fix itself, but it looks like it has not, meaning we are going to drop you and then raise you like so. Accept. Alrighty, now, do we have 200 labor here? We do not. We could transfer and sell, but it seems like kind of a waste. Though considering how much labor we are losing, might still be worth our time. How many turns left? 1 turn left. Nah, we can wait 1 more turn and then sell. Yeah, we'll sell off some labor. And hopefully get a bit more labor out of these 2 fights as well, and then move on. Oh, the Skaven are here, and there's gemstones here. I wonder what that does for the Chaos Dwarfs in particular. Should be pretty interesting. We may even want to transfer some of Zhatan's troops. We'll have to send an internal recruiter Zork up here towards the Chaos Dwarf stuff. But we can always spread these out into 2 armies rather than 1. What's the cost of these here? 98 and 108. Yeah, we probably do want that reduction on them. Alright, we'll do so in a second. We can upgrade these, but we'll do so next turn, I think, because we're not fighting right now. But I do want to check out a few things. You, Tribute Shrine, gonna need to be upgraded. And 540, eh? Yeah, but we're gonna sell some of this off, so maybe we can wait a little bit. Pomei, we will hopefully transfer some labor next turn. Maybe we actually want to upgrade you. Want to go towards the high-quality assembly line. It's a lot of armaments per turn. It'll be worth our time, I think. Oh, wait. We have the Masterful Architects come up, so maybe we'll wait the turn and then do it at significantly reduced cost instead, which I guess we can do in multiple places. We could rush the construction here, but once again, this is quite a bit. And I'd rather sell, and then afterwards... let's build a strip mine here, though. Sell, and then afterwards... get this back up and running, set an example. Alrighty, let's check diplomacy once again, but I doubt that there will be anything, and thus we will end the turn again, and then hopefully get these 2, and then do what we need to do. Skip. Convoy dispatch available? I don't think so. And for now, we're going to need the armaments, so... Oh, wait a second. Tower of Zharr. What do we have here? Ah, yes. So, we have construction time reduction, conclave influence gain +1 per turn for factory settlement buildings, but our lack of factories doesn't give us too much out of this. I do like the +5 control or convoy overseer. rank, but we're not getting any new convoys right now, so... I think for this, for the first one... Oh, maximum number of convoys plus 1, that's nice. I think for this one... Oh, we got bombardment as well. 2 uses for bombardment or the Dreadquake battery. Now I gotta go with Dreadquake battery. And then we'll obviously start going for the unit capacities after that. We'll need both of them. It's gonna save us a lot of armaments in the meantime. I'm tempted to do it right now, but I think I want to start with the Dreadquake battery because rule of cool mostly. Claim seat. Yes. Alrighty, lovely. And then, well, we'll check these out as we move up towards them. Now we can end the turn. Hit Nanli, hit whatever else, and then start moving towards the Blessed Dread. Looks like we're doing fairly decently in Cathay, at least so far. Miao Ying won't have much left soon. We'll probably have to fight one more big stack over at Wei Jin, but that should be pretty much it. Do have to be careful with our money right now, as it is in something of a problematic situation. May even have to trade some of our armaments for it. Man-eaters with great weapons. It's a nice unit, but 1,000 gold is, well, we don't have it. A little bit of a shame, but what can you do? Tell them to get lost, I guess. Man. Too bad. Too bad. Oh, well. Alright, Aghole have been destroyed, Zufbar has been destroyed. Oh wow, looks like Vladdy Daddy's doing okay. Urson Revival is destroyed, damn. I kind of feel bad about that one. Gotta love the Urson Revivalist. And yes, Yobaz can reach, and oh, Zhatan can reach as well, so we didn't actually need you here. Damn it, Yobaz. Why you gotta screw me? You, Scaff, hit the Shrine of the Alchemist. I just want to see if there is any armies nearby, though. Okay, I don't see one. Would have been unfortunate to get that problem again. Auto-resolve this. Yes. 26 labor for that only? Alright, and this place will, I think... I wonder whether outpost or factory here. Well, we're still not getting any use out of any new factories right now, because we don't have the raw materials to get more armament, so I think we'll go for the outpost for now. But we might switch it out later. We'll see. It depends. Okay, Wa fails for Crooked Moon. We don't care about that. You start with a control bonus, but I'm not sure that we care about it. Zhatan, I guess we're gonna hit Nan Li, and the garrison here is unfortunately garbage, so we're gonna have you do it. Although if you personally don't do it, you can march stance out. Nah, you know what? I think that's still the better option. Let's do this. You're gonna move in. And when are we getting those Iron Demons? In 2 turns. You're gonna have to follow along. I'm just wondering whether we should transfer more of the Hobgoblins out right now. And maybe not. Alright, go in. I don't think the points really matter right now. Let's get additional labor. Ooh, wait. One other thing. I just want to see here. You know what? Maybe we'll build the factory here. And just so that we don't have to deal with any control issues in Nangao. And this can be factories. I think. Do our main buildings provide any control bonuses? They do not. Oh, wait. We need to check our buildings, not their buildings. Influence, Conclave, no, and no, they do not. Yeah, so maybe we use factories in 2 provinces, and 2 settlement provinces, and then outposts in others. Something like that. Alright, well, either way. Auto-resolve. At least we're making quick work of these guys here. Tempted to sack and stuff, but yes, occupy this place as factory. Like so, and we have something completed. Construction cost reduction for buildings. Oh, I'm glad I waited then. Infernal Engineer, recruitment cost. Well, we could have used that here. Infernal Engineer, but oh well. You are going to get that ancillary Infernal Engineer, please. Because you will be building a few more, but we need to once again fix our cash flow. Then we're gonna pop the Masterful Architects here. You're both good where you are, and let's sell some labor. We'll start with you. Actually, wait, maybe not here, because we're actually going to need this labor to rush several things. You have plenty, so... Sell labor. Ooh, look at that, minus 14. Well, obviously you set an example, but damn. Sell labor here. Now. And then you can do the same. We won't be able to get set an example for a turn, but we will... We'll actually probably want to sell a little bit more labor before we do, but we need money to upgrade several things. You can also sell labor, and that you shall do. So, sell labor. Alright. Got a decent amount of money. Huh. You know what? Maybe there is a use for the gates. Maybe we keep one gate always accepting labor, so that it continuously, basically... accepts new labor that we sell then, constantly, without having to care about public order, because these places can't lose public order. Alright, I kinda like that idea. Alrighty, and Zhatan... I think we're still going to transfer your hobgoblins. Just out of curiosity, 650, and then if we transfer... all the gobos except for the for Shanks and the Stabbin' Boys, you'll stay here, and the same with the others. You two, you like so. Yes, am I forgetting anybody? No, doesn't look like it. Now we're at 670, so that doesn't really save us that much, because obviously Zhatan reduces costs, but nonetheless. He's at 14 units, but the other army will follow him. You guys are gonna move out here. Maybe with him hurt like this, the enemy will also be baited into attacking us. We will also want to do this. Harsh Master. Upkeep minus 15% for Hobgoblins and Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders. A Brutal Disciplinarian, and then Harsh Master. Beautiful. Alright. And this is why I wanted an Overseer for Gortys' army. Now we're up to 912. Those are some cheap gobos, though of course they're supposed to be cheap. And then we'll get these ones into there as well right after. Gortys, we may as well level you... You know what? No, we'll level you up later. Just to not waste the time. What about Scaff? Can he move south? Or do we need him out here? No, I think he can move south and start fighting Jiao Ming again, probably. Though we will need to get him some artillery. Next up, the most important thing we're supposed to do this turn is this. You, Pomei, need to be rushed. Then we need to immediately upgrade you. Hello, Executioner's Axe. What gave us that? Tower of Zharr reward precept. Oh, wow, that can give us some nice items. Damn. I'm now slightly regretting not getting the other per turn things. Maybe we'll get Quartermaster next turn. Or whenever we get the military district. And maybe we'll even steal the other thing from these guys. Tempting. Executioner's Axe is a very nice find after all. In fact, Scaff, you currently have the Sword of Strife, but I think we should give you a nice reward for what you've been doing. Executioner's Axe. It does reduce your melee attack, mind you, but sundering attacks and stuff is quite nice. Oh, your weapon strength is actually quite low. Just out of curiosity, the Demon Smith has a pile of weapon strength, but that's because he's using the spiked whip, which is a similar sort of weapon. Alright, fine, we'll give it to Scaff for now, but I'll probably swap these around at some point. Alright, also, we are now going to go into Tyrant for you, my friend. And while there are other level ups, we'll do those later. Back to this. A little bit of an admin episode, I know, but I think that admin episodes occasionally are quite valuable, because you can push several turns forward, essentially, and then get a lot of advantages out of it. You are going to upgrade to battlements, because we really want that marble quarry. Look at all that raw material that it can produce. Then, we are going to upgrade you as well. Factory. And wait for that high-quality assembly line. And I suppose, well, we don't want the gold panners or the gunsmithy yet, but we will be building them. Eventually, anyway. Raw materials plus 30% on 500 and... I'm just now wondering whether maybe, after all, this place would have been okay with an outpost. But I do like the idea of this place producing a lot of armaments. Nah, it's fine as a factory. Because then otherwise we'd be wasting the armament buff that this gives, and I don't want to be wasting it. Do we actually maybe want to build the other armaments building immediately? The gunsmith, I mean? And then upgrade it to tier 2 as fast as we can. Maybe we do. Although our armaments aren't in a bad place right now. No, you know what? We'll wait. We'll wait. Tribute collectors, definitely. And I think there was another place where we wanted more tribute collectors, but we can wait. What we cannot wait on is this. We now do need to get the defenses up at Yeti Peak before it gets attacked. The rest of the province is okay, and I think we're going to want to set an example here because the public order is horrendous right now. Set an example. We won't be rushing anything, however, so we can go for billowing smokestacks for now. Alrighty, anything here that can be upgraded with some money, but not too much. Not in the Eastern Steppes, and we do want to save the money to get you up and running to reduce the cost. So we'll sell off more labor next turn and then fund that. Alrighty, the rest of that looks good. Let's get the next tech, which is wagon engineering, which we'll have in a use shortly, but it's mostly extended shifts that I want to move towards before going for other stuff. Alrighty, that looks good. We are saving the Hellforge, so we're gonna skip. Not to worry, I'm not ending this particular episode until we're good and ready for a battle, or until we get a proper battle going. Wasn't worth our time fighting those little weak battles. Hopefully Yeti Peak doesn't get attacked this turn. If we spot an army nearby, though, we can always rush it, so it'll still have some uses. Alright, looking okay so far. Nobody's attacking us. Lovely. Alright, construction cost reduction for internal recruiter. Beautiful. Alright, now you. Well, you're gonna march stance, even with your damaged army. You are going to follow. I guess also in march stance? Yeah. You obviously don't move nearly as far as Zhatan does, but it's fine. Alrighty, now. Aha! Well. And we may have another battle on our hands. So, Scaff, you are going to move here in ambush stance. Oh my, he has 2 forces here. Okay, that might be a little bit tough for you. Gotta remember that these guys aren't all that weak, but stay in ambush. We'll see if these guys will march forward. You're gonna have to hold ground here, buddy, for a while yet, as we will take some time to get artillery going for you, but it is coming. We want another magma cannon, and then we will probably increase capacity next turn and then get at least 1 skullcracker, just because we can and I want to see it. Alright, this place is not going to build anything, but this place probably... Wait, no, we need to... Alright, wait. Maybe we want to increase capacity this turn, then. We have 2 Iron Demons and we have 2 Magma Cannons. The Magma Cannons are supposed to be transferred to Scaff's army, the Iron Demons to Zhatan's, and then the Skullcracker to somebody. It doesn't really matter. I'm just thinking that we will probably need some artillery pieces in the Goblin army as well. Probably a couple Magma Cannons as well, and maybe we'll just trade them the rocket artillery, because I'm not super happy about it. Or with it. I'm just wondering what to build right now. Because if we're gonna waste... Skullcracker's gonna take 3 turns, though. You know what? I'm kind of disinclined to wait 3 turns. I'd rather transfer these units to actual armies and make better use of them. As in, actually make use of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop Masterful Architects here. So that next turn, we can upgrade you, War Machine Graveyard. We could also rush the Treasure Trove, but ooh, labor is starting to grow a little bit problematic here. I think we can no longer sell. At least not this turn. And how about here? Here we can still sell. For one time at least. So sell labor. Or would it be better to upgrade this? 320... It will eventually, but you know what? We need the money to fund stuff. So you're going to sell. You are not. You are going to immediately go into set an example to get that public order fixed. And then how are we here? You cannot sell. Oh, wait, that was the wrong place. You can sell. You're not using the labor for much. Alright, sell. And we probably will want to upgrade the Red Fortress, as long as there is nothing in Po-Mei that needs upgrading immediately. Terracotta Graveyard, maybe, but it's not super critical right now. Yeah, you know what? Let's upgrade the Red Fortress to the next level so that we can get this up to the next level and maybe build some military buildings as well. Alrighty. Well, that does most of our resource spending. Let's see if we can't hit Wei Jin next turn, or possibly get these guys fighting. Just in case there's an army I'm not seeing, I am going to apply skill points, however. Which means... let's see. Now, Zhatan is quite often taking missile damage. But I think for now... Hellforged Ordnance is the way to go. Ooh, it increases range? Yeah, alright. Hellforged Ordnance, and we'll probably get him firing drills at some point as well. He's not going to be our Kadai army, so we may have a destroyer in here. But I'm probably not going to bother with Fireborn. We also may want to put the a couple units of Bull Centaur Raiders in here, rather than bothering with more Wolf Riders. Just so that we have a cavalry unit, built to chase and, well, mostly to chase. Alrighty, that looks, I think, good. Guess the rest of you could get your points, but I'm not super worried about Zhatan, to be honest. So skills, or skip, convoy dispatch, yeah, we're saving the money. We'll probably dispatch one next turn, though. Just wanted to see how much money we have remaining. Alright. Try to fight the Stonebeard, would ya? Yes, indeed you will, and you got ambushed. Ouch. That's bad for you. And I think this is our first ambush battle as well, so, well, first proper ambush battle. I guess Miao Ying did get ambushed, but we didn't fight her, so I am going to fight this manually. Here we go. Alrighty, here we go, our first ambush. Excited to actually see one as the Chaos Dwarfs. I do think that the blunderbusses are going to be pretty darn effective at this, just like the Skaven ambushing with the Deathglow bombardiers, which is pretty ridiculous as well. Oh, look at those blunderbusses firing, even as the hobgoblins begin to rain their arrows down as well. Just gonna keep it in slow motion for a little bit because I'm really enjoying the show here. And there we go, and the arrows will land as well. Very, very nice. Now, quickly, in terms of the setup, we have a nice little set of plateaus or cliff sides here, which means we can deploy all of our range units up on the hill with elevation advantage and don't have to worry about them dying. We're going to deploy our 2 units of Hobgoblin Sneaky Gits behind the enemy Grand Cannon to destroy it, while all of our melee units move in, hold the line, and allow all of our range to do all their damage. There we go. Very nice. Alrighty, and the blunderbusses and the arrows go to work. There's that Wrath of Kashut? Wrath of Zharr. Damn it. Burning Wrath. You know, I'm just gonna keep calling it Wrath of Hashut because I'm gonna keep forgetting. It's an issue. It's a major issue. But anyway, this position is really fantastic for this ambush. I mean, and the fact that our gunners can all fire over the heads of our units because of their elevation advantage. Absolutely fantastic. Ooh, and on top of that, well, we spent 150 influence on it, but here it is, the Dreadquake Mortar Barrage coming in from the sky. And I just want to see what these actually look like, the actual shells that they've got. Falling from the sky rather than moving forward, but alright. And let's see what this looks like. And the enemy's already in very bad shape where this is landing, but it's okay. Oh, that's a nice explosion. That's a very nice explosion. Damn. Alrighty, well, those units that got hit by the mortars got absolutely destroyed, and there's the quake quaking away into the remnants of the enemy units, and I think that actually might have shattered the army. Yep. Damn. About 1 minute and 15 seconds of engagement. I think actually even less than that. Very slightly, maybe 1 minute and 5 to 1 minute and 10, especially if we count a few seconds before our units started firing, but damn. That was a heck of an ambush. Certainly not going to be a very long battle, but Scaff Ironpick is certainly doing all. Oh, actually, wait, this is his first battle as Scaff Stonebeard. After earning the name, defeating Jiao Ming. Very, very well done, and I very much enjoyed the access to the mortar barrage there. certainly going to get a decent amount of use out of it in the future. Alrighty, now we try to gun everything down, and man, they did an absolutely fantastic job with the design of the blunderbusses. I love the way they look, they're just so fun to use. And generally speaking, the faction is very, very fun. I'm a little bit concerned with regards to power creep of the regular dwarfs, though. I'm hesitating to think as to what exactly the regular dwarfs would do better. And there's probably a few things, but maybe not so much. I have to take another look, a little bit more consideration as to what the two do differently. Anyway, let's speed it up a little bit. We're going to destroy pretty much everything by the looks of it. A few units may have escaped, but also doesn't look like all that many. It was a really quick ambush and a real good one. Let's hope you also leveled up out of that as well. But we're now ready to start attacking both the western and northern provinces with all this. Alrighty, come on now. There's a couple more units left. And we do have to kill them all, though. And you're pretty much done. 4 units remaining. Just get out of there. Some units obviously have a problem with blocking each other, so we're just gonna move those away, and come on now. I swear this basically never happened in the second game, and only happened in the third game. The like billion units all just blocking each other and then nobody able to actually kill anybody. Look, look at Scout just chase after them with his axe. The way that he was waving it around was kind of funny. Alright, you gonna catch him, buddy? Or are you gonna make the arrows do your work? There you go. Alright, 3 more. And another head taken, there you go. Alright, and I think the rest will be... somebody's getting back up. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Speed it back up, and with that, the battle is done. Alrighty, surprisingly little labor required from that. We stayed behind and destroyed every single unit that we could reach other than the riders here, and yet only 73 labor. I thought it would be more. Oh, wait, never mind. It's not this reward, it's this reward that is impacted by that. Well, obviously we're gonna transport those captives, alright. I got a little bit sad for a second, but it looks like we're finding... Oh no! Oh no, Zhao Ming! they're both in march stance. Scaff. You've been having a good few days, and I guess you have a personal little rivalry with Zhao Ming. We do have to be careful about accidentally killing off Zhao Ming before we get his defeat trait on Zhatan, though, and that's certainly something. A seat has been usurped. Well, that's rude. Which seat? It's one of these ones, eh? Which one? I don't remember. Armaments cost reduction. It was this one. 150 to take it back. Wow. Why are you even usurping this when you can start taking seats up here, dude? What are you doing? Come on now. This military district isn't even complete, and this benefits us all. But you'd rather annoy us than benefit everybody. Typical. Typical. We can't reach Zhao Ming. Oh, it looks like he's wandering to Wangchang here. Considering we just used money on it. That's a little bit unfortunate. Maybe we can bait him into attacking Scaff, though. We do have a lot of archers and stuff, and a lot of Gabo units, and maybe he'll think that that makes us easy pickings. We do, however, want to get his points applied. You know what? Let's get Inspiring Presence. Yeah, I know I was going for Tyrant. No, you know what? 1 point in Tyrant, because we're probably going to be able to auto-resolve this. Or maybe we don't auto-resolve it, just so that we don't accidentally lose a bunch of units and then have to fight Zhao Ming hurt yet again. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, I think with that, I'm going to call it. This was probably a good place to end the episode, and very little time remains. That's a nice looking observatory. The next time, Scav continues his work on the western provinces, certainly has been weakening them and will continue to do so by taking out their armies, while Zhatan moves to Weijing and the final destruction of Miaoying. If Miaoying herself is there, we'll actually send Yoba's Stormbreaker to attack it so that he can acquire her defeat trait, as we already have it on Zhatan. On top of that, next turn, we will have the Iron Demons, and we're going to send them to Zhatan to help out, transfer the Gabos here, and then transfer the Magma Cannons either to Yobaz or to Scaff, depending. It might be beneficial to transfer them to Yobaz and then simply move back to Snake Gate or past Snake Gate, recruit more Magma Cannons, and then transfer them here, and whatever other machinery we can make room for. I might even send some armaments to be sold off in a little bit. But anyway, more Chaos Dwarfs to come, so stay tuned. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.